Welcome to another section of Optical Communication Networks, Unit 1. Today we go for the topic of modulation techniques. Modulation techniques which we are used in optical communication. Here what is meant by modulation in general? Modulation is nothing but varying the characteristics of carrier signal and with respect to message signal. Here why we are using, that is at the time of modulation we need two signals. One is message signal, another one is carrier signal. That is the message signal is nothing but the original information which we have to transfer through that particular channel. What is meant carrier signal? Which can carries the original information from source to destination. That's why we need two signals at the time of transmission. That is the concept of modulation. That is the basic definition of modulation is varying the characteristics of carrier signal with respect to message signal. Just we have to compare message signal and carrier signal. Which one having highest frequency? The carrier signal having the highest frequency compared to message signal. I think already you know these are the concepts which are available in your analog communication and digital communications, right? And I think you are studied about analog communication techniques like amplitude modulation, frequency modulation, phase modulation. Similarly, based upon the uh, pulse type modulation is PAM, PWM, PPM. Similarly, for digital techniques like ASK, PSK, FSK, these are different types of techniques already you studied in your BTech. That is analog and digital modulation techniques. Now we will go for what are the modulation techniques which we are used in optical communication. Here in optical modulator is nothing but a device. Nothing but a device which is used to propagate a light signal through optical fiber cable. How it can be possible? How it can be possible? Nothing but here we can vary the signal by the either amplitude modulator or phase modulators. We are apply either amplitude modulation technique or phase modulation technique. This can be depends upon light beam. This depends upon the light beam. Here, what is the main modulation technique which we are used in optical modulation is intensity modulation. For this purpose, what type of modulator we are used? Nothing but light sources. Already we discussed about last class what is meant by light source. Light source is nothing but optical modulator which converts from electrical to optical. What are the basic examples of light sources are LEDs and lasers. That is, there are two ways of modulation techniques for converting electrical data to optical form. There are two ways of modulation techniques for converting electrical data into optical form. The first technique is direct modulation technique. Direct modulation, that is direct you have to convert some electrical form to optical form. Here see this one, in this direct method, this is a modulator. This is a modulator. We are taking the example of laser. We are giving input is modulating signal, that electrical signal, output is light signal. That is we are taking input is electrical signal is square wave form. That is we are taking x-axis time period, y-axis the voltage for the square waveform. Suppose this is a square waveform which generated, which is given to the laser. We are getting output is optical signal. That is input is voltage, output is power. Here whenever this is a positive voltage, positive half cycle which you are given to the laser, nothing but whenever positive half cycle, nothing but it is 1. At that time the laser signal is on. The laser is on. Then automatically we are getting output is 1. Next, this is the two negative half cycles coming simultaneously, then that is called the off condition. That's why it is a 0. That is at that time laser is off. Likewise, it converts from electrical to optical signal. That is 1 is nothing but here light is on, 0 nothing but light is off condition. This is the method to convert from electrical to optical signal by the direct technique. We are giving input directly electrical, output we are getting light signal. This is about direct technique. Here see this one, the characteristics of uh, I and P. The characteristics of I and P. That is x-axis we are taking current for the input signal. We are taking output is power. Here see this one. We are giving electrical signal to laser diode, we are getting output is light signal. We have to calculate light signal by the power. This is the input signal which we are using to convert to optical signal. We are taking x-axis is in terms of current. We are taking out y-axis is in terms of power. This is a light signal. This is the electrical signal. Based upon the amplitude modulation technique, you know the general formula of amplitude modulation. That is IL, which is equal to IB into 1 plus m into cos of omega mt. Here what is m here? Modulation index. Modulation index. For simplification purpose, we can use IB of m into cos of omega m of t equal to I of t. This is input given. We are getting output is optical power. The output equation is PL equal to P naught into 1 plus m of cos omega mt, which is equal to P naught plus PT. Here we are applying here amplitude modulation technique. Amplitude modulation. The input is electrical signal, output is optical signal. That is the input electrical signal we have to measure in terms of current. The output optical signal measure in terms of power. This is about direct modulation input and output characteristics. Otherwise, it is called the IP characteristics. Here, we can use either laser or LED, no problem. Here, what are the advantages of this direct technique? Here, this direct technique advantages are it is very simple technique, and there is no complexity circuit, small elements required, and cheaper. But what are the disadvantages? Here, it is very slow to convert from electrical to optical, and it is used only below 3 gigahertz. Only 3 gigahertz input signal. That's why we are going for the next modulation technique. Here is indirect modulation technique. Here in this indirect modulation technique, the laser is continually on. Nothing but by giving input is some electrical signal, that is total one only. Then and when we are giving input one only, then output also one. That is continuously laser is on. Now we are giving what is the information to modulator block. Whenever the here positive half cycle, it output represents 1. Whenever negative half cycle, it represents 0. Right. Here, what is the difference between direct and indirect modulation techniques here? Here in the direct modulation technique, the laser is on and off, depends upon the input signal. But here, indirect modulation technique, we are taking laser is the external modulator. The laser is continually on. Which is an external source to the modulator. Whenever input is electrical signal given, whenever input is positive half cycle, we are getting output is 1. Right. These are about the differences between direct and indirect modulation techniques. Here, what are the advantages? Here, fast processing, and use it with higher power laser devices, use it for high speed applications. Here, what are the disadvantages? More expensive and more complex circuit. Here, why it is expensive? Why it is more complex circuit? Nothing but here the laser is continuously on. Then automatically we are getting for more time it is on, nothing but some damage the circuit. That's why so there are two disadvantages of the indirect modulation technique. Here these are the two techniques are used for the modulation in the optical communication systems. Do you have any query related to this topic? Please type your query in a chat box. Thank you very much for attending this one.